Have you ever stood on the ground and wondered what's truly beneath your feet? Not just soil and rock, but miles and miles deep, down to the very heart of our planet. What secrets lie hidden in the crushing darkness and unimaginable heat? Today, we're embarking on the ultimate expedition, a journey to the center of the Earth. So buckle up, because we're about to explore a world more alien than any distant planet. Before we start our descent, let's look at a map of our journey. The Earth is structured like a giant onion, with 4 main layers. On the outside is the crust, the thin, brittle shell we live on. Beneath that lies the vast mantle. Deeper still, we find the liquid outer core, and at the very center, the solid inner core. Each layer is a world of its own, with extreme temperatures and pressures that defy imagination. So, how do we know any of this if we've never been there? Humans have only managed to drill about 12 kilometers down, barely scratching the surface. The real heroes of this story are geologists and seismologists. They act like planetary doctors, using seismic waves from earthquakes as a kind of giant ultrasound. By studying how these waves travel, bend, and reflect, they can piece together a picture of the Earth's interior. They also analyze volcanic rocks that bring up samples from the deep, and use powerful computer simulations to recreate the intense conditions at the core. It's a masterful piece of scientific detective work. All right, let's begin our descent. We start by passing through the Earth's crust. This is the layer we're most familiar with. It varies in thickness, from just 5 kilometers under the oceans to as much as 70 kilometers under mountain ranges. It's broken into massive tectonic plates that are constantly, slowly drifting around. This movement is what causes earthquakes, creates mountains, and shapes the continents. Though it feels solid, the crust is a dynamic and ever-changing frontier. Think of it as the fragile eggshell of our planet. Now, we're leaving the crust behind and entering the mantle. Suddenly, the temperature rockets up, reaching over 1,000 degrees Celsius. This layer is about 2,900 kilometers thick and makes up a staggering 84% of Earth's volume. The rock here isn't quite liquid, but it's not solid either. It's a strange taffy-like substance called magma that churns in slow-motion convection currents. Hotter material from deeper down rises, cools, and then sinks again over millions of years. These powerful currents are the engine driving the tectonic plates above, a colossal hidden conveyor belt shaping the world we see. Deeper and deeper we go. At about 2,900 kilometers down, we breach the boundary into the outer core. The change is dramatic. The temperature is now a scorching 4,500 degrees Celsius. The immense pressure has turned the rock into a swirling ocean of liquid metal, primarily iron and nickel. This isn't a calm sea. It's a turbulent, electrically charged vortex flowing at several kilometers per year. And this motion is incredibly important. The flow of liquid iron generates powerful electrical currents, which in turn create Earth's magnetic field. This field extends far out into space, protecting us from harmful solar radiation. Without this dynamic liquid core, life on Earth might not even be possible. We've now traveled over 5,000 kilometers from the surface. The pressure is more than 3.6 million times that at sea level. We've reached our final destination, the inner core. You might expect it to be liquid given the temperature, which is an estimated 6,000 degrees Celsius, as hot as the surface of the sun. But here, the mind-boggling pressure is so intense that it forces the iron and nickel atoms into a solid, crystalline structure. We're inside a solid metal ball, about the size of the moon, spinning right at the heart of our world. Scientists believe it might be growing very slowly as the outer core cools and crystallizes on its surface, a process that has been happening for billions of years. This hidden world beneath our feet has fascinated humanity for centuries. Many cultures have myths and legends of underworlds, from the Greek Hades to the Norse Helheim. Science fiction authors like Jules Verne imagined a hollow Earth filled with prehistoric creatures and lost civilizations. While these stories are fantastical, They speak to a deep human curiosity about the unknown. The reality we've uncovered a planet with a molten heart and a solid core, hotter than the sun, is in many ways just as wondrous and awe-inspiring as any myth. So, we return to the surface, having journeyed 6,400 kilometers to the center of our planet and back. We've seen churning rock, a liquid metal ocean that protects us, and a solid iron core burning as hot as a star. Yet, for all we've learned, so much remains a mystery. How exactly did the core form? Is it a perfect sphere? What other secrets are locked away in the deep? The journey to understand our own planet is far from over. The hidden world beneath our feet continues to be one of science's greatest frontiers. Thank you so much for joining this incredible journey today. If you enjoyed exploring the depths of our world, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more adventures, and ring the bell so you never miss an episode. See you next time.